I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for
You're
a
not
time.
coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I'm able.
What went on here, I wonder?
Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The poacher camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Accio! Guardian Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Leviosa. Confringo!
I'll wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Revelio. Accio.
The plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Reparo. Incendio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos!
Whoever built this place certainly liked to read.
And the books are all about creatures.
Your Gran would love it here.
She would. I can't wait to tell her all about it. Lumos.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
A more hushed approach.
Arresto Momentum. Repulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Repulso. Revelio.
I wonder if we can find
Accio.
anything
Wingardium Leviosa.
that match the ones on the plates.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos.
Lumos.
Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Incendio.
Of course. How clever. Look at this place.
Little puppy sweeting. Forgot how to cover your tracks?
What was that?
Doro wants himself.
No.
Come out before I find you. What was that?
Ready your wands. The fight is only just.
You've made a mistake. No. Stop right there. I'll check your pockets after you're dead.
Getting in a bit of practice, are we?
I think that was all of them.
And two of you unharmed. I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Has one person even tried to sort?
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the Hawklumps and the box of letters. That's all the Hawklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Should think they felt that in London. Accio! This must be Sorona's box of letters. Revelio. Confringo! I should take this box. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
at his match the day of
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Sorona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
My eldest son is sweet on a mug boy that lives near my sister. I spot a failure is a good thing, but I told him to make sure he's loved for himself and not his I do wish Pippin would share some of his secret family recipes. I appreciate the ready-made potions, of course, but I do like to brew me own
For all
when
we
I
talk
can.
about them, I honestly can't remember the last time I spoke to a muggle. Still, does make for an exciting Quidditch
If
season.
something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego.
Chores aren't so
Those of us who are raised properly can pick up after ourselves. We don't need a house elf to do it.
We're witches and wizards. We can conjure almost anything we need whilst barely lifting a finger.
When I was a student at Hogwarts, my favourite
I miss
class
the
was
old Quidditch
astronomy.
goalposts.
Kept having to tell my mother that it wasn't the same as astrology.
Oh, she was very disappointed when I couldn't help her with her horoscope.
I do trust Augustus Hill's eye when it comes to fashion, truly.
First
But
place.
I do wonder if he doesn't try to oversell a bit. I left Gladrags last week with 4 new hats when I only went in for 3. Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no
My
one's
appearance
looking.
doesn't need the assistance of charms. I have a natural glow.
Relief washes over me the moment I return from London. Being amongst so many muggles is exhausting.
Goblins have been running Gringotts since its
I
bricks were
wouldn't feel
laid.
right asking an elf to pick up after me. My appearance. I have a natural glow.
I never get a single letter when she's away at school because she refuses to
Did
part
I
with them.
see Otto Dibble from Gladrags looking smitten with Rosie Hill the other day?
It's a good thing we have auras.
Wonder if Augustus knows his work as sweet on his daughter. Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Flipendo on a cow. If something threatens me, first thing I cast is Protego.
Trace at my house. Can't get my children to lift a finger, let alone walk.
Or will there ever be
The only thing Hogsmeade's lacking is its own Quidditch team. Those that say Avada Kedavra
I
can
wouldn't
use
feel
it
right
because
asking
belong
an elf to
Azkaban.
pick up after me.
Simply saying before that I'm the first Typhon Prince on account of the wider selection of merchandise.
Perhaps I used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger. Have you?
One thing's for certain, you can't blame the students for leaving the castle at every opportunity.
Sweet on a
That
muggle boy that
headmaster is
lives
a
near my
most
sister. Nothing
cantankerous
against
chap.
it, mind, but I told him to make sure he's
I'm
loved for
not sure
himself.
muggles appreciate how simple their lives are. Ironic, really.
Peculiar as you're at the on-form.
Oh, I'm working. Working on not working.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
I never get a single letter when she's
I
abroad.
simply pretended that someone had used Expelliarmus. But really,
My children do love
Did
her.
you know they call
But
There's
what I
nowhere
wouldn't give
like
for a
some
spell to
coats
keep my
buying
mother-in-law
gifts.
from
For
visiting
others,
every week.
or oneself.
And the sweets she brings. It's a wonder they've a tooth left in their heads. Oh, that's what the authority.
It's not one thing, it's the other.
Centaurs have never had much use for wizard kind, have they? I'm not sure muggles appreciate how simple their lives are. Ironic, really.
Oh, that's what the authorities are for, they say. Huh. Try
Goblins have
finding
been
one.
running Gringotts since its bricks were laid.
I can see why everyone has their wand and a knot about
Muggles
dark
have made
arts.
life hard for us since
It's
the dawn
pushing
of
the
time.
boundaries of magic.
Those could use a few more house elves in my house. I'd say the new Hogwarts caretaker certainly thinks highly of himself, doesn't he? Also seems to enjoy
to sniff at. Can't trust the
You'll
young.
broadcast successfully if you don't first see it happen in your own mind. The way my children play
Not a day goes by I don't do something I didn't learn.
If it weren't for the cost of things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere. Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me. Oh, Spouthold Spavin's been minister for so long, I don't remember who came before him. Orion, the way she welcomes all types into the three broomsticks. So rare to see goblins and wizards socializing together. Makes a nice change.
Oh, that's what the authorities are for, they say. They're glad to try finding one.
Delightful colours. I think I might have to get one of each.
there was a witch.
Centaurs have never had much use for wizard kind, have they?
Can't agree about Hogsmeade. Is its distinct lack of models. Did you know that Albie Weeks has been designing his own brooms? Such an entrepreneur, that young man.
You can't blame the students for leaving my little one prancing about the
The Minister for Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
casting away the siblings he was.
First they're teaching
Keep them in
students
check.
Not a day goes by I don't wish I'd paid better attention in defense against the dark arts. The world needs talented aurors now more than ever.
Phineas Knight.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have my wand.
What a cruel family.
Mrs. Protego. To the crystalline work, I'm expected to bring the children for dinner every Sunday.
I never get a single letter when she's away at school because she refuses to part with him.
work of any kind.
I'm used to catching a few glimpses. I dare say the most charming thing about Hogsmeade is its distinct lack of muggles.
Don't know when students began arriving by flying carriage to Hogwarts, but after that dragon attack, I'd wager they'll
Not
stick to
fan of
boats
dogs
and
and
trains.
trains. Never can decide whether to go for the butterbeer, the hog's head, or the three broomsticks. Both have their charms, to be sure. Of course, it's always a treat to see Serona, so the three broomsticks usually wins out.
Augustus Hill has such tact. Just the other day, I heard him talking a woman out of a hat that would have most certainly brought out all of her worst features.
Tried to have a chat with Ellie Peck the other day. Needed some mooncalf fur. Very nice young lady, but could I get her to stop talking about whoopers and diricals? Muggles have made life
For
hard
all
for
the
us since
thoughts,
the dawn
most
of
muggles
time.
I've met seem quite pleasant. Get so tiring, wizard kind's constant battle
Can't
with
imagine
other
how
beings.
muggles get by without magic.
Tempting to simply go and
Almost
live
makes me feel
amongst
a
the
bit
muggles
guilty.
for a change.
You can stop her thief in their tracks with stupefy.
I never get a single letter when she's away at school because she refuses to part with him.
Glad to live in Hogsmeade and not
Oh,
one of
I'm
those
working.
provincial hamlets.
Working on
that
not
rivalry
working.
between Upper and Lower Hogsfield is the
If
thing
only I
I've
could
ever
invent a
seen.
new potion. Something
They're both utterly
indispensable.
dreadful.
I'd be set for life. Not to worry. I like baking.
One that's born from the saucy flame of her mother. I'm well suited to counting
I think we can all agree that what muggles lack in magical ability, they make
If
up
it
for
thinks
in
it's got
tea.
half a chance,
Oh, great.
a werewolf would be on you like low
Can't
contrast
trust I overheard
ICOs.
some students talking about Professor Roland's teaching games. Sounds very clever. Charming man, Roland. Wish I'd had him when I was at Hogwarts.
He's out now, stick coffee.
proper day's work nicely locked away.
Not a fan of the Hog's Head in myself. Shady lot lurking about most of the
No
time.
one could charm a hairstyle like me.
Smooth as a
He tried to have a
mooncalf.
chat with Ellie
I'd be
Peck
set
the
for
other
life.
day. Needed some
Not to worry.
mooncalf fur.
I like baking.
Very nice young lady, but could I get her to stop talking about whoopers and diricals? Half fur. Very nice young lady.
I overheard some
Could I
students
get
My
her to
poor
stop
Susan
talking
was once
about
the victim of a hidden fortunes at school.
Poor Mr. Ollivander seemed to spend more time cleaning up his shop from errant wand casks than actually selling the things.
That man is a saint.
My children do love
I can't imagine how
muggles.
muggles get
They
by without
inherited it.
magic.
Keep my mother-in-law
Almost
from
makes me feel a
visiting
bit
every week.
guilty.
Oh, and the sweet she brings. It's a wonder they've a tooth left in their heads.
She did. Had a bit of a rude
If only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable, I'd be set for life. Not to
Found
worry.
just the
I
book
like
on
baking.
poltergeists I was looking for the other day at Tones and Scrolls. No idea when that man finds his inventory, but it's marvellous
Much
and
as they
necessary.
applauded me, I'm a bit sad my last one's heading to
Rebellion
Hogwarts.
certainly never.
We're witches and wizards. We can conjure almost anything we need whilst barely lifting a finger.
I'm forever at the Three Broomsticks, I am. I enjoy a nice beverage. Augustus Hill
Then
has
found
such
myself
tact.
still there
Just the
hours
other day,
later,
I heard him
chatting away
talking a
to
woman out of a
Serona.
hat that would
Not
have
the
most
she
certainly
Hogsmeade,
brought
I'll
out
give
all
them
of her
something
worst
to sniff
features.
at.
History.
You have to admire that in a shop owner.
The Minister for Magic
Isn't the sea air refreshing?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Confringo!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Accio.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there. All this grass. It no longer feels like... I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo! Incendio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar. Accio! Accio! Accio!
What did you find? Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic, and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this arch.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone. Arresto momentum. Reparo.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Accio. Confringo. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Also. Lumos. Also. Lumos. Repulso. Accio. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Lumos. Cabalso. Lumos. Cabalso. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Guardian Leviosa.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there. Here we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Accio! Confringo! Confringo! Accio!
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be Leviosa.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio!
That worked. Keep going.
Accio! Accio!
Guardian Leviosa.
Accio!
Guardian Leviosa. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done. I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Accio! Confringo!
Dead end. Lovely. All
Accio.
that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Lumos. Depulso. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle. Is that... ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done. Relic. She thinks like ominous, but it only upset her. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Come on, over there, by the hamlets.
You can't stop us.
Arrest that momentum. Arrest their momentum.
How nice of you to stop by.
Arrest their momentum.
Got him!
They're closing in!
Finish me!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Just the person I was hoping to see.
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs. And I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Sirona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with. Or Gran, of course.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of, human friends. It was nice to talk about my parents and Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
I don't suppose you've heard anything from your parents, have you?
I haven't, but I'm perfectly fine with that.
Does your Gran know that we found the Snidgets?
I couldn't hold it in any longer. I told her everything. She was livid that I'd been anywhere near the poachers, but she confessed that she was rather envious about the Snidgets.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble. You and I should meet for a butterbeer soon. Perhaps Highwing can join us?
you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
I wondered if you might teach me how to cast that curse you mentioned.
Oh, which one?
On second thought, perhaps I don't need to learn any curses at the moment.
Very well. Let's speak again soon.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies. Well, well. Look what we have here.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's mooncalf. If I'd need to head north to find those poachers. Who lived here, I wonder? Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum.
That wreck is a saving hand. The outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Aloha Mora.
Call out for me all you want. I shall be off spending me spoiled in Hogsmeade.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? I should investigate.
Oh, my dear Biscuit.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
If it weren't for me, I suspect those poachers would have flayed her alive.
Oh, perish the thought. Thank Merlin you were able to save her in time. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.